KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas and the radio home for Ottawa University Brave Sports, welcomes you to this broadcast of OU Brave Softball. Our coverage is brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Brave Softball on KOFO is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go to the field for OU Brave Softball. Here's KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello everyone and welcome to Alumni Park on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas. We get set for Ottawa University Brave Softball as they play host to the McPherson College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, Casey Weeder with you. The Ottawa University Braves ranked number 22 in the country, coming off the heels of an NAI World Series appearance a year ago where they won 45 games and came up just a few games short of getting to the national title game. Ottawa at 14-7 and 1 on the year, 4-0 in the KCAC. Braves coached by Jay Kant. Kant in his 21st year has a record of 514, 385 and 1. For the McPherson College Bulldogs, they're 12-11, 4-0 in the KCAC as well, and they are coached by Tony Segovia, who's in his 18th year with a record of 339. And I think that 539 and 262. If you remember, Segovia was the head coach at Friends up until just a couple years ago in his first year with McPherson in 2019. They went and won the regular season title. So it is a matchup between the last two regular season champions in the KCAC in a battle for first place. It's a three-way tie at the top. Oklahoma Wesleyan currently 4-0 along with the Braves and Bulldogs. We'll take our first break. We come back, we'll get you the starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University Brave Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I earn real cash just for buying my gas. Crazy, right?
What's the catch?
No catch. Just buy your gas using the Get Upside app and get paid cash.
Easiest decision I've made in a long time. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SMART for 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code SMART to earn 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. That's code SMART.
And we're back at Dick Peters Sports Complex as we just had the opening first pitch. Tony Segovia, the head coach for McPherson, retiring after this year. Ottawa honoring him by throwing out the first pitch. Pretty cool opportunity, too, for Ottawa graduate assistant Miley Deutsch, name that several Braves fans will remember. Deutsch, who was a tremendous player at McPherson College, catching that honorary first pitch from Coach Segovia, who is retiring at the end of this season. So congratulations to him, and I'm sure he'd love nothing better than to get one over on his old friend Jay Kent today. We'll get you those starting lineups, starting with the Bulldogs at 12-11. They are 4-0 in the KCAC and winners of 6 in a row. Coming into this one will be number 1 Sierra Cortez, a 5'2 freshman from Tulare, California. She'll be in center field. Then it will be number 17 Molly Booker, who will be at second base. Booker, a 5'2 senior from Roseville, California. Number 22, Lacey Weaver, the catcher, the leading hitter on this team, 5'7" junior from Waxahachie, Texas. It'll be number 7, Brandy Tringrove at first base, 5'9", graduate student from Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Then number 33, Mackenzie Egan at short. It'll be number 3, Summer Garcia, as she wears number 3, the infielder from Ontario, California. Number 12, Ellis Woodruff, the designated player. Number 0, and Amanda Ambrosia at left field. Number 25, Heidi Fisher in right. And on the mound, number 0, Jordan Johnson in the circle. As we will give you those starters for OU, it'll be number 4, Riley Newbold as Newbold will be out in right field make sure he'll be in center today. Behind the plate will be Justice Rodriguez. At second will be number 11, Allison Carney. At short will be number 14, Madison Bunfield. At first will be number 13, Hannah Copeland. Designated player will be Kelsey Kippus. And Alex Cerna will be in left for the Braves. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem. You listen to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. I'd like to carry more parts at my shop, but I just don't have the room. Every time I go in the back to get wiper blades, I trip over a dusty crate of Honda air filters, then bang my head on some GTO radiator hoses. eBay Motors never has that problem. They stock all the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them, with everything from new headlights to vintage gear shifters. I can't imagine being able to stock 122 million parts. I mean, where would I get all those shelves? eBay Motors. Let's ride.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. While making funeral arrangements, we hear some of the most delightful stories. We hope you record those stories to pass down to future generations. Dangle & Son sets the standard in funeral service.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back. Apologies for having to cut that starting lineup off. They got that national anthem starting a little earlier than usual as we're looking like we're going to start this game before 1 o'clock this afternoon. The final 2 batters for OU will be Emily Kovasnika, number 30, and then Sierra Fabian at third base for OU. So defensively, Braves will have Cerna and left, Newbold in center, Kovasnika in right, Fabian at third, Bunfield at short, Carney at second, Copeland at first, and then the battery of Rasmussen on the mound and Rodriguez behind the plate. As Ottawa in the all-whites with the white socks, black stirrups for McPherson, gray jerseys, red pants, white socks, as we are just about ready to get this one started. Battle of the 2 of the 3 remaining undefeateds in the KCAC right now. And as we saw last year, if you can get off to a quick start, it's really difficult for teams to catch you in this conference, as Ottawa was able to do, going 22-2 in the KCAC last year. Ottawa did win both games in McPherson a year ago, as Rasmussen will toe the rubber. And she will step on the plate, and we are ready to go. And that first pitch a little low for ball 1. Your first pitch at 12:57. Good attendance, good crowd for both teams today. Sun finally out this week. Felt like it was never going to come out. Sierra Cortez at the plate. 1-0 pitch. And it's outside. 2-0. Temperature at game time at 55 degrees. Bright sunny skies, no clouds. Feels like it's 53. The wind coming out of the north at 10 miles an hour. So the wind blowing out straight to center today. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike from Rasmussen as it's 2-1. Kaysen this year, this is her 13th appearance, 11th game started on the year. She is 8-3, 66 2/3 innings pitched, averaging almost 6 strikeouts per 7 innings, a 1.99 ERA. 2-1 delivery to Cortez, low again, and it's 3-1. Only 14 walks on the year for Kaysen. as it will be Cortez hitting 300 on the year. So 23rd game as she's ahead in the count at 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Cortez from the left side. 3-1 pitch is outside for ball 4. So drawing a leadoff walk is Cortez. She will take her base. Batting second for the Bulldogs is number 17, Molly Booker. Booker hitting .361. Driven in 8. So runner on first, no outs for the Bulldogs here in the top of the first. Fastball in there for a strike from Rasmussen. As it'll be a righty for Booker. Braves bringing the infield in just a bit as over at first for OU Copeland. As Rasmussen ahead 0-1, 0-1 delivery, bunt drop, but it goes foul and it's quickly 0-2. We'll also keep you updated on the NAI baseball series of the week as the NAI Ball podcast is following the matchup between OU and McPherson. Number 12 Braves traveling to McPherson. Braves at number 12, the Bulldogs at number 17. So we'll keep you updated as that series is going on. They have a doubleheader today as well. 0-2 pitch from Rasmussen. Just a little outside with the fastball, trying to get Booker to chase, and she'll lay off of it. It's 1-2. Runner at first for the Bulldogs after a leadoff walk to Cortez. 1-2 pitch is in there for strike 3, and a big strikeout looking for Kaysen. And that's 1 down in the top of the first, and brings up the most dangerous hitter on this team, at least average-wise, hitting .400. Lacey Weaver has a home run, 20 RBIs. She has 8 doubles to go along with a couple triples. Runner at first, 1 out. Runner looked to be going, but does stop that pitch low in the dirt as Rodriguez able to go down and get it for the Braves. As it's 1-0, Ottawa not wanting to leave anything up for Weaver, and we're going to have a stoppage as there's time called in the box by Weaver. And I'm not sure there's a seat left in the grandstands behind me right now, and then you have people sitting down the first base and third base lines. So 1-0 pitch. Everyone wants to get in some of the good weather. It's chopped softly to Carney. She'll go to first as Cortez goes to second. As that one goes 4-3. Cortez does move to second. We'll bring up the cleanup hitter, number 7, Brandy Tringrove, the 5'9" grad student, first baseman from Wheat Ridge, Colorado, with a runner at second base and 2 outs. Cortez reaching on a leadoff walk. First pitch to Tringrove right down the middle, and it's strike 1. Braves winners of 8 in a row. The Bulldogs winners of 6 in a row. Ottawa with a sweep yesterday over Iowa Wesleyan. 0-1 delivery from Kaysen on the outside corner for a strike. Quickly 0-2, and she's really stuck with the fastball so far. We'll see if maybe she goes with that slider here on 0-2. Maybe try and get Tringrove to go after something. Tringrove does have 4 home runs on the season. 0-2 delivery is low and in the dirt. What a snag by Rodriguez. She'll go to first as that one was in the dirt. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 left on base for the Bulldogs. Braves coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
And we're back here at Alumni Park. After giving up a leadoff walk, Rasmussen able to get 2 strikeouts in those final 2 outs. Got a strikeout looking, then a grounder to second, and then a strikeout swinging of Tringrove to end the top of the first. Coming up for OU, Newbold, Rodriguez, and Carney. 1, 2, and 3 for OU. They get them started in the bottom of the first as they are going to face off against Jordan Johnson. Johnson making her 14th appearance as she's 5-6 on the season with a 5.68 ERA and 63 innings pitched to go along with 38 strikeouts. Mentioned leading off will be Riley Newbold, 5'1" sophomore from Magna, Utah, the transfer from Big Bend Community College. Takes fastball lower part of the zone for a strike. Newbold this season hitting 122. Takes outside again, and he's really given that outside part of the plate that strike 2 quickly. Bottom of the first, Newbold at the plate for OU. Right-handed hitter, outside again with the slider. She'll lay off, and it's 1-2. Johnson, a righty, freshman from Lakewood, Colorado. That one's in there, strike 3 as she gets her looking. So Newbold goes down looking. First hitter of the game. Brings up Justice Rodriguez. Catcher for OU, 5'3" sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas, who hit her first home run of her career yesterday. Out to the deepest part of the ballpark in left center. And she'll swing at a fastball that she's behind from Johnson for strike 1. As it's 0-1. I mentioned the wind blowing out to the deepest part of the park. So if you're going to hold the one, you're going to have to drive it to center field and get all of it. That one low and in the turf. It's 1-1. Rodriguez hitting .432. That leads the Braves. 44 plate appearances. He's come up with 19 hits. This one popped foul. Is it going to get out of play? Just barely. And it'll go to 1-2. In those 63 innings, Johnson has given up 85 hits and 52 runs. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rodriguez. 1 down in the bottom of the first, and she'll strike out swinging on a changeup, and that's back-to-back strikeouts to start it for Johnson. Brings up number 11, Allison Carney, 5'7" junior from Valley Falls, Kansas. Carney hitting .271. Takes a rise ball high and outside. 4-1. Carney with her left wrist heavily taped. Then has a little hand guard on there as well. So dealing with a little bit of an injury. That one high again. It's 2-0. And we know Carney has the ability to drive it out of the ballpark. 2 home runs on the year, 17 RBIs. Slugging percentage over 400. 2-0 delivery. Outside again, it's 3-0, and that was pretty close to what was called strike 3 on Newbold just a little bit ago. So Johnson really trying to hang on that outside part of the plate. She goes with a changeup for strike 1 as it's 3-1 to Carney. Bottom of the first inning. McPherson unable to come up with anything in the top half. 3-1 delivery to Carney. She's going to smoke this one to left field. It's going to bounce in front of the left fielder, Ambrosi, and a lead or a 2-out single for Allison Carney. Ottawa has their first base runner of the game. That brings to the plate Madison Bunfill. 5'3" sophomore from Tarkington, Texas, hitting .389. 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. That leads OU. And she hit a monster home run yesterday against Iowa Wesleyan. And she takes outside 4-1 as she went over the scoreboard in left field. Don't think the left fielder yesterday even took a step. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs, runner at first at OU, and she takes fastball 4 strike down the middle. 1-1 is Bunfill, who announced herself onto this national scene last year. That home run against College Idaho at the World Series. 1-1 delivery. Fastball outside again, and this one just misses. It's 2-1. But Bunfill, who you're talking to some of the players from College of Idaho, the team she hit that on, said it was the longest home run they had given up on the season. 2-1 pitch, and she swings at a changeup, tried to go after one, misses. It's 2-2. That where we were playing at in Columbus, Georgia, they had a temporary fence and then the men's softball fence, and it went almost to the warning track on the men's softball fence. And Bunfill's going to strike out on a changeup to end the inning. So 3 strikeouts in the first for Johnson, and that leaves a runner at first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for OU. We go to the top of the second, no score. Listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital.
Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
So I'm asking my doctor about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
Back for the top of the second. Neither team able to put anything on the scoreboard in the first inning, and it was the pitchers in that first. Rasmussen with 2 strikeouts. Johnson with 3. With both teams leaving a runner stranded on base in that first inning. Leading it off will be the 5-hitter, number 33, Mackenzie Egan, the 5'4" junior from Hudson, Quebec. That's Kaysen ready to rock and fire in her first pitch in there for a strike. Both pitchers really living on the outer part of the plate right now. It's the umpire behind the home plate has had a pretty nice strike zone so far. Has been very consistent. The wind started to pick up a little bit. 0-1 delivery, chopped foul down the third base line. It's quickly 0-2. As Egan this season, a .313 hitter. 16 RBIs. It's her 3rd on the team. 0-2 delivery, low, just missing below the knees. It's 1-2. Good pitch from Kaysen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the second inning. Leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs. 1-2 delivery, just outside. This one a little more on the outer part of the plate as Rodriguez tried to frame it, but it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 delivery, hit hard to center field. Is this going to get in the gap? Yes, it will. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. And Egan's going to turn for 3, and she's going to get there standing up. Leadoff triple for the Bulldogs. On 1 hit in the gap from Egan. Brings up number 3, Summer Garcia, the 5'9" junior from Ontario, California. Braves infield playing in. First pitch to her in there. First strike from Rasmussen. It's 0-1. Garcia, 246 average. Couple home runs, 16 runs batted in. Very confident Bulldog team right now coming into this one, winners of 6 straight. 0-1 delivery. Again, same spot for strike 2. Leadoff triple from Egan. Top of the second inning, no score as Bulldogs trying to strike first. 0-2 pitch from Kaysen, just outside. She went with that slider, looking for Garcia to chase. Just a little off the plate, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Delivery from Kaysen. Strike. Oh, just getting a piece of it. Goes off the glove of Rodriguez, and staying alive at the plate is Garcia. Go with 1-2 again. The runner at third for McPherson, no doubt. Top of the second, 1-2 delivery, trying to jam her. Fouls it off of her right leg. We'll go 1-2 again. Garcia does not have any sacrifice bunts on the season so far, and hasn't tried to show it at this plate appearance. 1-2 from Kaysen. Oh, goes with the changeup, strikes her out, swinging. Great changeup from Kaysen, gets the strikeout for the first out of the inning and keeps Egan at third. The plate will be Ellis Woodruff, 5'5" graduate student from Princeton, Texas. Woodruff hitting .333, and she takes a fastball down the middle for a strike. Kaysen started the game off with a 5-pitch walk. He's been able to get ahead in the count ever since. A 1 pitch. Tried to go with the rise ball high and misses outside as well. 1-1. Kaysen, who did not have to pitch yesterday, they went with Flummerfelt and Kippus. I saw Lorelei Gilbert also got some pitches as well. So she is fresh today. 1-1 delivery, chopped foul. It goes off the top of the McPherson dugout. And it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down, top of the second inning, runner at third. Egan with a leadoff triple. That was hit into the right center gap. 1-2 pitch from Kaysen. Again, tries to work with the slider on the outer part of the plate to the right. He misses. It's 2-2. Woodruff as well. No sack bunts this season. Egan actually leads the team in sacrifice bunts. She had 7 coming into today. She showed her power with that leadoff triple. 2-2 pitch. Change up again. Gets another strikeout. 2 down in the top of the second inning. Brings up the 8-hitter Amanda Ambrogi, 5'5" junior from Hazlet, Texas. Just outside of Fort Worth. First delivery to her. Fastball low. It's 1-0. Ambrogi, 233 hitter. Played 14 games this year. 31st at bat. No home runs, 1 driven in. Egan at third. 2 down. 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the first base line. Tailing foul diving effort in right from Kovasnika. Trying to make the grab. She went into foul territory and a little slow to get up, but diving effort nonetheless. That long strike makes it 1-1. Kovasnika trying to walk it off, but that ball started to tail. Looked dangerous off the bat, but started to tail once it got out of the infield, and luckily it goes foul. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down, top of the second. Runner at third for the Bulldogs. The 8-hitter Ambrosi at the plate. 1-1 from Kaysen. Misses high, 2-1. Kaysen's thrown 30 pitches through 1 2/3. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. As Ambrosi goes ahead in the count. See what Kaysen tries to do here. Does have the 9-hitter on the on-deck circle, Fisher. 3-1, hit right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And McPherson strikes first as they go up 1-0 on the RBI single. And it's 1-0 Bulldogs, top of the second. Brings to the plate number 25, Heidi Fisher. 261 hitter, no home runs, 4 RBIs. Runner at first, 2 down. An RBI single from the 8-hitter, Amanda Ambrosi. Another right-handed hitter for the Bulldogs. Fisher going to hit this one softly. It's going to be a tough play for Bunfill. She makes it in time, though. But the Bulldogs strike for 1 as they get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left on base. Go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs lead the Braves 1-0. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
McPherson able to take advantage of the leadoff triple from Egan, who comes around to score on the 2-out single from Ambrosi as the Bulldogs lead 1-0. Update from McPherson as the Bulldogs and Braves tied at 3 in that baseball matchup. Game 1, we'll keep you updated top of the 6th inning. Out in McPherson, number 12 versus number 17. Braves to the plate, trailing 1-0. Leading off for OU is Hannah Copeland. She takes fastball low, then swings over the top of one as it's even at 1-1. Copeland averaged just over 300 and 302. 3 home runs, 17 runs batted in. 1-1 delivery. It goes 1-2 as it's fouled back to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for OU. Johnson with a changeup that's driven deep to center field to the wall, and it's dropped at the wall. Copeland digging for second. Now she's going to be held at second as the center fielder, Garcia, was looking for the warning track, put her hand on the wall. Either it hit off the piping around the top of the wall, or she just misjudged it. It was hard to tell from this angle. We'll see what they score it as we'll wait to see, but I believe that is going to be scored. It is going to be a double, so a leadoff double for OU and Hannah Copeland. Fastball outside to Kippus. First strike one. It does catch the corner. It was maybe a little high, too. It'll be the designated player, Kelsey Kippus, the 5'9" junior from Rossville, transfer from Butler Community College. Kippus hitting .206, 2 home runs and 6 runs batted in. 0-1 delivery to her. Well outside, 1-1. And off the bat from Copeland, I thought it was just going to be a fly ball to mid-center field, but as I talked in the pregame, the wind blowing straight out to center, maybe that's what kind of caught Garcia off guard. She came in a couple steps and then had to scramble back, and Kippus swings at one well outside. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the second, runner at second base for OU is Copeland. 1-2 delivery is low and inside as the catcher had to go down and get it for the Bulldogs. Two-two pitch outside and high, 3-2. That was Weaver who went down and got it. Full count. 3-2 delivery is fouled back, just missing over. She swung under it, but got enough to stay alive as we remain at full. All kinds of things going on at Ottawa University today. Men's and women's lacrosse hosting St. Ambrose up at Advent Health Field. That started at 1 o'clock. Men followed at 4. 3-2 delivery is low for ball 4 as Kippus works all the way back from 0-2 to take the no-out walk. Runners at first and second, and we'll have a mound visit for McPherson. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. You're listening on to University Women's Softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Welcome back. Ottawa gets a leadoff double, followed by a walk issued to Kelsey Kippus. And now to bring up Alex Cerna, 5'7" junior from Osage City, a transfer from Highland Community College. Cerna, no home runs, has 8 runs batted in, but is hitting .341. First pitch there, shows bunt, brings it back, and Weaver had to scramble, got caught between her feet, but the runners stay at first and second. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery, drops the bunt. Is it going to stay fair? Yes, it is. What a great bunt. That moves the runners over to second and third. The sacrifice from Cerna gets the runners to second and third with 1 out. To the plate for OU will be number 30, Emily Kovasnika, 5'7", freshman from Salina. And a big spot here. Freshman delivered for McPherson in the top of the second inning for a single. Can Ottawa get one here from their freshman as Kovasnika takes fastball for strike 1. Kovasnika hitting .275, couple home runs, 6 RBIs on the season. Copeland at third. Kippus at second. 0-1 delivery. This one a little lower, but it does catch the zone, and it's quickly 0-2. Sierra Fabian on deck. The 9-hitter. Oh, 2 pitch. Outside, check swing. Didn't go around. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down, runners at second and third for OU. 1-2 delivery, swinging strike 3. That's a big one for Johnson. Two down in the inning, runners at second and third. Four strikeout for Johnson. First pitch to Fabian low. Fabian wearing number 3 this season, 5'4" sophomore from McKinney, Texas. 1 ball, no strikes, runners at second and third for OU. Right-handed hitting Fabian. 1-0 delivery is a rise ball high, 2-0. 17 runs batted in for Fabian as she hits 309. A couple home runs on the year. 2-0 pitch is a fastball at the belt for strike 1. She was looked to be taking the whole way. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Bottom of the second. Bulldogs leading the Braves 1-0, but OU with runners at second and third. 2-1 delivery. Fastball that she's just behind and goes 2-2. She looks to protect the plate. Johnson trying to get out of a leadoff double and then a walk, and she does as she strikes out Fabian to end the inning. So no runs, one hit, no errors, 2 left on base for OU as McPherson leads 1-0 going to the top of the third. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital.
Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
So I'm asking my doctor about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
Braves able to get runners to second and third with no outs, but Johnson shuts the door with 3 consecutive strikeouts to end the inning. Actually, 2 strikeouts and a sac bunt from OU from Cerna. Go back to the top of the Bulldog lineup. It'll be Cortez to lead it off, and from the left side, we'll foul it towards the Ottawa dugout. It's 0-1. Cortez walked in the first inning, was able to get to second, but was stranded there. A 1 pitch. Outside to the lefty, 1-1. Updates from women's lacrosse. Ottawa trailing St. Ambrose 5-4 in the first quarter. One ball, 1 strike, top of the third inning. Leadoff hitter is Cortez. 1-1 from Kaysen. Hit softly, lofted foul as it will get into foul territory and down for strike 2. Kaysen, 36 pitches, has gone 2 complete innings, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. One-two pitch, misses low, 2-2. Two count. Rasmussen to Cortez. Chopped foul as it goes back to the backstop. And we'll go again. 2-2 count. Cortez with an open stance from that left side. Two-two pitch. Again, foul tipped as it went off the glove of Rodriguez. Bulldogs lead 1-0 as we start top of the third. Battle between Cortez and Rodriguez. Actually, Cortez and Rasmussen. It's Rodriguez behind the plate for OU. 2-2 delivery. Chopped at the plate. And Rodriguez going to make a play. Are they going to say that it hit the plate? It did. She ended up tagging her. Smart play by Rodriguez, though. So he's going to talk about it with his first base umpire to see if that was in play or not. Rodriguez right out of her stance. Picked that ball up quickly. They're still going to talk about it. It is a foul ball. So it caught just a little bit of that plate. Again, 2-2. Bulldogs have been able to get the leadoff hitter on in the first 2 innings. 2-2 delivery. Hit to third, off the glove of Fabian. She's going to try and pick it up, but she's going to have to bury it. A rocket down the third base line that at least Fabian kept it in front of her to prevent extra bases. And again, Cortez on base for the second time in game 1. She starts out with a single. Bring up Booker. Second in the lineup today. Struck out looking in the first. Shows bunt, drops bunt. Fabian up with it quickly, fires to first in time for the sacrifice bunt. So it moves Cortez over to second. Sacrifice bunt from Booker. The ever dangerous Lacey Weaver to the plate. She grounded out to second in the first. Now hitting with a runner in scoring position. There's one down top of the third, and Kaysen will step off the pitcher's plate, run through the signs again. Delivery to Weaver, it hit off the end of the bat, foul. It goes 0-1. Think about it on this turf. You can drop a good bunt. I mean, it will just die after as soon as it hits that turf. You've got enough max spin on it. It's not going anywhere. Runner at second is Cortez. 0-1 delivery. Outside and low. 1-1. One count, one down top of the third. Bulldogs already up by 1, trying to add to that lead. 1-1 delivery, rise ball that's kind of hit off the inside of the bat, and it's right back to Rasmussen, who goes to first. Cortez moves to third. You can score that 1-1-3. 2 ground outs for Weaver. But a runner to third for the Bulldogs. And the cleanup hitter, Tringrove, we struck out swinging in the first. Comes to the plate with an RBI opportunity. And Kaysen goes with an off-speed low for ball 1. What count to Tringrove. Cortez at third base for McPherson. 1-0 delivery. Change up first strike. Just on the inside part of the plate, it's 1-1. Tringrove, 21 RBIs on the season. That's most on the team. 1-1 pitch, hit to third. On 2 hops, Fabi into first. That ends the inning. As Ottawa works around a leadoff single. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. As we go to the bottom of the third, Bulldogs still leading the Braves 1-0. It's Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Bottom of the third from Ottawa. Braves coming to the plate. They were able to get runners to second and third with 1 out. In the second, were unable to scratch one across as they trail 1-0. Johnson able to bear down and come up with a couple strikeouts to end the inning. Back to the top of the OU lineup with Newbold. Struck out looking in the top of the first. Oh, 1 delivery, low, but it's called a strike. Goes 0-2. Newbold looking for her 6th hit of the year. Behind the count at 0-2. Delivery from Johnson. Strikes out swinging. She is 0-2. Johnson picks up for her 6th strikeout. Is only 1 walk in 2 1/3. So Ottawa really struggling to pick it up from Johnson right now. 1 down for Rodriguez. Fastball outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch to Rodriguez, and that one's in there for a strike, 1-1. We've seen Johnson do a nice job of changing not only the eye level, but has used that off-speed pitch to get Ottawa to chase a lot. 1-1 pitch just outside. It was check swing. Oh, she went around. And it goes 1-2. Did appeal down to first base. It was actually the umpire. Catcher didn't ask for it. The umpire appealed to first. 1-2 pitch, low, 2-2. Rodriguez struck out swinging in the first inning. Two-two pitch, popped up softly to right center. Second baseman and right fielder coming in, makes the grab. Fisher comes up with it, is kind of put in that triangle there. Garcia in center, Booker in second, and Fisher, who called everyone off, makes the grab for out number 2. Two down for Allison Carney. Had a single in the first inning, but was left there. Johnson starts out again with a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. That hit from Carney in the first inning, her 17th of the season. Looks at one outside. It goes even at 1-1. One pitch to Carney, high and outside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down, bottom of the third. 2-1 delivery, foul tipped, back to the screen, 2-2. The Bulldogs on the season 12-11. They've won 6 in a row though, and 4-0 in conference. 2-2 pitch, just foul tip. That one was out of the zone, but Carney protecting the plate. So we'll stay 2-2 again. trying to up this pitch count for Johnson. She's at 48 total pitches right now. Two-two delivery. Inside hits her on the leg, and she will head to first base. And Carney on base for the second time. And Johnson right now has been holding her right shoulder, uses her glove. I'm not sure if that's just habit or what, something she's done for a long time, but she's been working on that right shoulder a lot over the last half inning. And first pitch to Bunfill, who's always looking to send one over the fences, fouled back to the screen. Madison struck out swinging in the first. No balls, one strike, 2 down. Bottom of the third inning, runner at first for OU is Carney. 0-1 delivery, high. We go 1-1. Bunfill searching for her 24th RBI of the season. It's 23 right now, leads OU. 1-1 pitch. Bunfill hits this one high, didn't catch it well. It'll be a lazy fly ball out to left, and the catch, it's dropped. The throw is coming to the plate as Carney gets held at third. Took a big turn at third. That's going to be an error issue to Garcia out in center, and the Braves with runners at second and third with 2 outs. Have to think that one's going to be charged as an error. It will be an error issued, so we will go E8, to the center fielder, Garcia. Heads up base running there by Bunfill. Again, she just got a little under it. Good contact, just skied it, and again, it was a tough play. The shortstop looked like had the best beat on it, was Egan, and then was called off at the last second by Garcia. Runners at second and third for OU with 2 outs, and Copeland to the plate. Copeland had a double to lead off the second inning. Takes off speed low, 1-0. Copeland's driven in 17 this season. 1-0 delivery. Chop towards third. It's going to be a tough play at third, but it's made by Garcia for the third out. As Ottawa again leaves 2 stranded. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base. We go to the 4th inning. McPherson leading OU 1-0. You're listening to Brave Softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor to make
the earth take the shape that I want it to take.
And the Allens fire up their John Deere 3032E compact tractor to grow about 9 acres of flowers. Because the beauty of having land is deciding how to make it yours. There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emu wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Through 3 innings, McPherson leading OU 1-0 as the Braves have left 2, 3, 4 runners on base. And in 2 of those innings had runners at second and third. Johnson again able to get out of the jam. Kaysen starts her 4th inning of work as she has thrown 50 pitches with 4 strikeouts. Faces Egan. Scored the lone run so far, led off the second with a triple. She takes fastball to the lower part of the zone for strike 1. 0-1 delivery. Is in the dirt. 1-1. For Egan, she picked up her 5th triple of the season in that second inning. One ball, one strike, top of the 4th. Bulldogs up 1-0 and at the plate. 1-1 delivery. Does catch the corner, 1-2. Either pitcher can locate it there. It is going to be tough for these pitchers or these hitters to find a way to make good contact. It is the backside of the ball catching any part of the plate on this far right side. 1-2 delivery from Kaysen. Goes there again. It's lifted to short. Diving effort from Bunfill. And unable to come up with it. And she's holding her left wrist on that play. Ball just kind of died in front of her. Tried to lay out in front. Looks like she is okay, but it'll be a single for the Bulldogs to start the 4th inning. Egan now with a triple and a single. Runner at first base is Egan. Looked like she was going to go, and she does go as that one goes off the glove of Rodriguez. Tries to throw it to second, not in time. So a pass ball from OU. And maybe just they were crossed up on the signals. And going to second base is Egan. We wait to see. It is scored as a pass ball. And not an error. And the Bulldogs right now in business. Up 1-0. Runner at second, no outs. And Garcia at the plate. They actually called it a strike behind home plate. So a huge break there. Just didn't add insult to injury. Oh, 1 from Kaysen. Jammed him on the inside. Runner will move to third. Those a grounder to second. Carney throws back across her body. Makes the play at second. But the runner advances to third. Again, one scored 4-3. Designated player Woodruff. So Garcia did her job and moved the runner to third. With one down, top of the 4th. See Fabian moving in at third. Woodruff struck out, swinging in the second. Bulldogs have definitely put it in play. In this case, it gets strike 1 on the inner part of the plate to the righty Woodruff. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 from Kaysen. Tried to go low and just misses. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Runner at third for the Bulldogs. Just one down in the inning. 1-1 delivery. In there on the lower half of the plate. 2-2. And Polly's make that 1-2. Kaysen searching for her 5th strikeout. 1-2 from Rasmussen in the turf, and a great play by Rodriguez to go down and get it. Actually throws down to third, chasing Egan back to third as count goes even at 2-2. Woodruff 6 runs batted in. Two delivered, rise ball. Oh, it goes off the glove of Rodriguez. And it was foul tipped at the plate. As Kaysen went with the upper part of the zone. Thought she had her 5th strikeout. 2-2, the count, one down. Top of the fourth, runner at third for McPherson. 2-2 pitch, swinging strike three. That one out of the zone, but unable to stay off it was Woodruff, and she goes down swinging for the second time. And back to the plate, almost the exact same scenario that we had in the second inning, as it brings up Amanda Ambrosi, who had an RBI single that scored Egan in the first. And again, Egan standing on third. And Ambrosi at the plate, rise ball high for ball one. Ambrosi's second RBI of the season in the second inning. Came up huge. That was just her 7th, 8th hit of the year. 1-0 pitch. It's going to be hit to short. It's going to be a tough play for Bunfield. Backhand throw is in time. What an effort by Bunfield. That one hit into the hole between third and short, and she comes up with a big play to keep it at a 1-0 score line as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs lead the Braves 1-0. You're listening to Ottawa Softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
Watch Yellowstone for free on Pluto TV. All this weekend, Pluto TV is streaming a marathon of seasons 1 to 3 of Yellowstone, the show the Wrap calls a smash hit series. Pluto TV also has hundreds of channels and thousands of movies and TV shows like Mission Impossible 3, Gladiator, CSI, and more. Absolutely free. So download the free Pluto TV streaming app and watch Yellowstone seasons 1 to 3 free.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Braves coming to the plate after Madison Bunfield shows off her arm strength to keep McPherson with the with a one-run lead. First pitch to Kelsey Kippus is lower part of the zone for strike one. 0-1 pitch to Kippus outside, swinging over the top of it quickly. 0-2. She walked in the second, was left stranded at second base. Braves down 1-0, bottom of the fourth. They just have not been able to figure out Johnson yet. 0-2 delivery, just getting a piece of it to stay alive. As that one out of the zone. It goes foul. It's 0-2. Kippus has 8 hits on the year. Of those 8 hits, 2 of them have been home runs. 0-2 delivery. He's going to hit this one off the end of the bat. It's tailing. That's going to be a fair ball down the line. And a leadoff single for Kelsey Kippus. You have a score for you at halftime of the women's lacrosse game. Ottawa trailing St. Ambrose 7-5. Doubleheader up at Advent Health Field today. Braves men take on the #1 team in the country in St. Ambrose. Cerna takes outside for ball one. Cerna laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt in the second inning.
Let's go, L girl.
1 ball, no strikes, runner at first for OU. A rise ball high, quickly 2-0. Bottom of the fourth. Kippus with a leadoff single, standing at first base. 2-0 pitch, a fastball down the middle that little eager that time was Cerna and got out in front of it. It's 2-1. Cerna with 14 hits this year, 3 of those extra base hits. 2-1 delivery, again a fastball, would have been out of the zone but couldn't lay off of it. It's quickly 2-2. You have to remember On that mound, Johnson, 5'11", so where she's delivering that ball almost feels like that ball's dropping down every time. 2-2 pitch, fouled out of play to the right by Cerna. Two balls, two strikes, runner at first for OU, none down, trailing by 1. Bottom of the fourth, 2-2 delivery is low and inside. We go full. Johnson's only walked 1, 6 strikeouts in 3 innings. Full count to Cerna, a low and deep. Tried to stay alive at the plate and fouls it towards the Ottawa dugout. Three balls, 2 strikes to Alex Cerna. 3-2 delivery low and chopped foul right at head coach Jay Kent. Nice play. Made it with one hand. It wasn't one of those soft ones either. He had to go down and get it. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first for OU. Trailing by 1. Cerna's going to pop this one up towards left. Egan goes back on it, makes the grab. It's short for the fly out. Brings up Emily Kaniska. Struck out swinging in the second. First pitch at the knees for strike 1. Johnson just feels like she's been in control, hasn't been fazed by anything so far, and more importantly, getting ahead in the counts time after time. 0-1 pitch, Kaniska with the foul tip bunt attempt, and it's quickly 0-2. Would have been Kaniska's 3rd sacrifice bunt of the year. 0-2 pitch, foul tip. Is it going to get out of play in time? Yes, it will, as it goes off the top of the McPherson dugout. Kaniska, the Salina Central Grand, true freshman for the Braves. 0-2 delivery. Again, just gets a piece to stay alive as it goes back to the screen. Johnson's pitch count up to 73. Oh, 2 pitch, rise ball that goes over the netting, and unable to make a throw is Weaver. It goes over the top of her head, off the netting, and back down, and taking second base with the wild pitch is Kippus. And a runner to scoring position for OU. 1-2 pitch. Kaniska check swing at the plate. It's 2-2 and not going to appeal either. Kaniska actually lost hold of the bat, but somehow it didn't go across the plate at any point. I thought he might try and check it. 2-2 pitch is low, ball 3. Kaniska, who was behind at 0-2, battled back now to 3-2. Runner at second for the Braves, trailing by 1, bottom of the 4th. Kippus standing at second for OU. 3-2 pitch, fouled again to the right side. Freshman against freshman. Three balls, 2 strikes. Kippus going to pop it up in the air, or make that Kaniska fouling it up in the infield. It's caught by the first baseman. Route number 2. Coming over to make that grab was Tringrove. It'll be up to Sierra Fabian. Find a way to tie this thing up, or maybe give OU the lead if she can hit one out of the ballpark. This one popped up in the infield. And the catch made at first by Tringrove for the third out. So back-to-back pop-outs to first to end the inning for OU. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left on base for OU as we go to the fifth inning. McPherson leading the Braves 1-0 here in Ottawa. You're listening to Brave Softball on KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
At the United States Postal Service, we deliver packages fast and affordably, so you can give your customers what they want when they need it. We're delivering for one-stop shops, mom and pops, pop-ups, startups, retail, wholesale, large scale, small biz, big box, customers, customizers. So no matter what business you're in, we'll always be delivering for you. USPS, delivering for America. Learn more at usps.com/delivering.
Top of the fifth inning here in Ottawa, in McPherson right now. Number 12, OU trailing number 17, McPherson 7-4. That one's in the eighth inning. In game one, they will play a doubleheader today as well. Winning it off for the Bulldogs is Cortez. Apologies, actually Fisher will lead us off as they ended at the eighth hitter, Ambrosi, and she'll foul one at the plate. She grounded to short in the second. Fisher from the 9-hole hitting .261, 7 hits on the season. 0-1 pitch, low, it's 1-1. Kaysen up to 65 pitches. He's gone all 4 innings, giving up 1 run, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's inside, 2-1, and the leadoff hitter has been able to get on in all 4 innings so far for the Bulldogs. Cortez twice and Egan twice. They're able to bring 1 run home in the second with Egan after that leadoff triple. Two-one pitch. This is just low. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Then he actually appealed after that pitch was been a good 10 seconds after that pitch. His son decided to appeal down to his first base umpire. 2-man crew this afternoon. 3-1 from Kaysen. Check swing. This is going to be a tough play at second for Carney. Flips it with the glove and gets the out. Heads up play by Allison. A soft one that Kaysen, who had kind of fallen off to the right-hand side, was not going to be able to make that play, but Carney does, as we'll go 4-3. Back to the top of the lineup with Cortez. 1 for 1, singled in the third, walked in the first. First pitch to her, going to be right back to Kaysen on a grounder. She'll go to first for out number 2. Two down in the fifth for McPherson. Be Molly Booker looking to keep the inning alive for the Bulldogs. First pitch to Booker. Slider in there for a strike on the outer part of the plate. 4 strike 1. The ball's a strike, 2 down. Kaysen looking for her first 3 up, 3 down inning of the game. 0-1 delivery. Misses outside, 1-1. Booker struck out looking in the first and went with a sacrifice bunt in the second. Apologies, in the third. 1-1 from Rasmussen. Chop foul, and she goes ahead at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, top of the 5th. Bulldogs at the plate leading by 1. One-two delivery, just misses outside, 2-2. McPherson 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far. Braves no runs, 3 hits, no errors. 2-2 count as we go deuces wild. Two from Kaysen, goes low, and laying off of it that time was Booker, and we go full. To the top of the OU lineup to lead it off in the 5th inning. Kaysen can get out of this one. 3-2 pitch. Hit to third, a couple hops to Fabian. She's up with it and makes the throw in plenty of time. 3 up, 3 down for the Bulldogs in the 5th. Ottawa coming to the plate, trailing by 1. You're listening to Brave Softball on KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor to make
the earth take the shape that I wanted to take.
And the Allens fire up their John Deere 3032E compact tractor to
grow about 9 acres of flowers.
Because the beauty of having land is deciding how to make it yours. There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Food insecurity is a year-round issue for many families. The Ottawa community has set up several blessing boxes around town to receive your donations of food, cold weather accessories, hygiene products, and other much-needed items that will make the lives of our underserved neighbors a little easier. Please consider making regular monthly donations to the boxes or bring items to ECAN and Hope House for distribution. When we all help, we all benefit.
This message brought to you as a public service from your friends at KOFO.
Maybe a little momentum here for OU as Kaysen goes 3 up, 3 down with 3 straight groundouts in the top of the 5th. For the Braves, Newbold, Rodriguez, and Kearney due up for OU. They're down 1-0. First pitch low for ball 1. Braves have added 1 out of McPherson. They trail 7-5 in the top of the 8th. Zach Spradlin with an RBI single, scoring Matt Aguilar. Need to keep tabs on that for you. 1-0 pitch to Newbold is in there, first strike, 1-1. Riley struck out looking in the first and struck out swinging in the third. 1-1 delivery, hit hard to third, off the glove of the third baseman, and into left field as OU gets a leadoff single from Riley Newbold in the 5th. That ball was cranked down the third baseline, and I'm not sure if that was more of a protection tactic from Garcia at third. It almost ended up making a heck of a play. Off the deflection, that ball just kind of floated between short and left field. Egan unable to pick that one up, and Ottawa gets a leadoff single as Rodriguez drops the bunt. The throw to first is in time. The sacrifice bunt moves the runner to second. Always impressive when your catcher can do things like that. As that sack bunt from Rodriguez, that is just her second of the season. Hasn't been asked to do that a whole lot, but dropped the perfect one right in front of the plate. And Braves will hit again with runners in scoring position, and just 1 out. It'll be Allison Kearney. Single in the first and hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. is left stranded at third base in the third. That first pitch is low, 1-0. One 0 delivery to Kearney. This one's hit to left. Plenty of time for Cortez to make the grab for out number 2.
Let's go, Madison!
The wind just catching that one and dying right there. It's going to push everything to center right now. 2 down for Madison Bunfield. Bunfield struck out swinging in the first, reached on an error in the third. Takes a fastball for strike 1. Newbold standing at second after the leadoff single. And a changeup that Bunfield well out in front of. It's 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th. Braves down by 1. 0-2 delivery. Another changeup she'll strike out on. And that ends the threat for OU in the 5th. We go to the 6th inning. Ottawa down 1-0. You're listening to Brave Softball on KOFO.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. We provide excellent service because we are meticulous in taking care of details. Our staff knows how important it is to the families. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council. Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Head to the 6th inning in a defensive battle so far. The Bulldogs striking for 1 in the 2nd. Since then, it has been all zeros for both teams. Leading off will be the 3-hitter, Lacey Weaver. She's had 2 groundouts in the 1st and the 3rd. Last inning was the 1st inning that the Bulldogs weren't able to get the leadoff hitter on to the base paths.
Not like that. Easy three.
Rasmussen ready to go. Goes low and outside for 1-0. Weaver hitting just under 400 this season. 30 hits and 77 plate appearances. Driven in 20. One-0 from Rasmussen. It's going to be hit to short. Bunfield to her right. From her knees, makes the throw in time for the first out. It was well struck back up the middle.
Let's go, Madison!
As Bunfield makes a great play at short again. One down in the top of the 6th for Tringrove. 0 for 2, struck out, and a ground out. First pitch to her, going to be hit to third on one hop to Fabian, fires in time. Back-to-back ground outs.
One more pitch, yeah. That's all we need. 3 of them.
And the best hitter this afternoon so far for the Bulldogs, Mackenzie Egan to the plate, who is 2 for 2. Triple in the first, single in the fourth, or triple in the second, single in the fourth. Came around to score that single run for the Bulldogs, and she gets a change up for a strike on the outside corner as it's quickly 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Egan. 0-1 delivery, foul tipped at the plate. It's 0-2. Egan scored her 15th run of the year in the second inning. Top of the sixth. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down for the Bulldogs who are at the plate. 0-2 from Kaysen. Lifted foul down the line, and she had a good beat on that, did Egan. It was well hit, but goes foul. Oh, 2 count to Mackenzie Egan. Delivery from Kaysen, going to be hit softly to second. Easy play for Kearney. 3 up, 3 down again for the Bulldogs in the 6th inning. Braves still searching. Get on the scoreboard in this one, trailing 1-0. You're listening to Braves Softball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Watch Yellowstone for free on Pluto TV. All this weekend, Pluto TV is streaming a marathon of seasons 1 to 3 of Yellowstone, the show the Wrap calls a smash hit series. Pluto TV also has hundreds of channels and thousands of movies and TV shows like Mission Impossible 3, Gladiator, CSI, and more. Absolutely free. So download the free Pluto TV streaming app and watch Yellowstone seasons 1 to 3 free.
Local radio continues to stand out among all audio platforms. Why? Because local radio broadcasters are one of you. Members of the community who see, care about, and understand what's going on in our hometowns. Local radio supports businesses and schools while also providing breaking news and weather, plus local events coverage and entertainment. Staying connected to our communities is at the heart of what we do. Trusted, accessible, free. Kansas broadcasters remain focused on you.
Welcome back to Alumni Park as Ottawa trails 1-0. You're at the plate in the bottom of the 6th. Other scores, Ottawa women's lacrosse trailing St. Ambrose 8-6. That one's 7:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter there. To the plate for OU, Copeland, Kippus, and Cerna in the 6th inning. She's going to pop this one up on the first pitch. Second baseman going back on it, making the catch is Booker for the first out. As again, OU just cannot time up Johnson right now. Kelsey Kippus has reached twice today. She's a designated player in game 1. She'll take a fastball for strike 1 on the outside corner. Kippus walked in the 1st, singled in the 4th, and then was left stranded at 2nd in both innings. 0-1 pitch. Ooh. That one's fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Kippus got behind at 0-2 the last plate appearance, or in the 2nd inning. Battled all the way back to draw the walk. Johnson right now just filling up the zone. Goes with a slider well outside. Goes 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs up 1-0 on the Braves. Another foul tip back to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes to Kelsey Kippus. 1-2 delivery is low. We go 2-2. Johnson really used that changeup to her advantage today as she's gotten the Braves to fish on a couple of those, but Kippus that time staying patient. 2-2. Hit right back up the middle. It'll be a single as Kippus reaches for the 3rd time this afternoon. He gives Ottawa a 1-out single. Just waited for that off-speed pitch. The Alex Cerna, 0 for 1. She popped out to short in her last plate appearance and swings over the top of a fastball for strike 1. Cerna, the Osage City native, transferring from Highland Community College. Runner at first is Kippus, and she checks her swing. The count goes 1-1. Braves have left 6 on base today so far. Cerna's going to foul back for strike 2. She gets behind at 1 and 2. But of those 6, actually all 6 have been left in scoring position. 1-2 delivery. This one's very low, but Cerna somehow able to foul that one back off the end of the bat to just stay alive. Bottom of the 6th inning, Braves trailing by 1. And the McPherson College Bulldogs, 1-2 delivery. Inside, that caught her. And she'll take first base as she was hit by a pitch. It's the second hit by pitch delivered by Johnson. Ottawa's going to have a courtesy runner. Heading out there will be Macy Morris, a 5'7" freshman from Stroud, Oklahoma, as she will check in for Cerna. And it'll be up to Emily Kaniska. They're going to have a mound visit first of this inning, but again, Ottawa has had runners on the bags all afternoon, but just have not been able to get that one big hit. A great opportunity here for the freshman Kaniska. Long talk as the umpire's starting to walk out there. Braves have no runs, 5 hits, no errors. The Bulldogs 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They'll finally break the meeting at the mound, meeting in the circle. Kaniska struck out in the 2nd and popped out to 1st in the 4th. First pitch to Kaniska, fouled back to the screen. Just, there's only been really 1 hit that's been barreled today. I guess 2. Copeland. Kearney had the one in the 1st inning. And then that one from Kippus in this inning that was well hit. 0-1 delivery, hit hard to center field. They're going to go back on it. Still going back is Cortez. She'll make the grab. Braves want to tag up. This is going to be a coast play at 3rd. It goes off of her foot, and she's going to be safe at 3rd, diving head first. And that throw was going to be really close. Both runners move up. On the fly out to center. Heads up base running as well from Morris, as she stands as the go-ahead run at 2nd. Braves will have a pinch hitter. It'll be Zoe Butts. Checks in. Butts, the 5'4" freshman from Houston, Texas. And takes fastball high and outside for ball 1. Butts hitting .344, a home run and 7 RBIs in 32 plate appearances. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for OU, 2 down, bottom of the 6th, trailing by 1. 1-0 delivery to Butts, outside 2-0. Delivery. Butts checks her swing, did not go around. It's 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. Rio delivery. Butts taking the whole way. It's ball 4. As OU goes back to the top of the lineup with Newbold, and the base is loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Newbold takes a changeup for a strike down the middle. It's 0-1. Newbold did single back in the 5th inning. She is 1 for 3. Bases loaded. 0-1 pitch to Newbold is outside, 1-1. Kippus standing at third. Pinch runner Morris at second. And Butts will stand at first. This one fouled down the line, well hit, but out of play from Newbold. She's behind at 1-2. That one was below the knees. Johnson's pitch count, 106. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Riley Newbold at the plate. 1-2 pitch from Johnson, low and in the dirt, but Weaver able to smother it as we go 2-2. Two, low again, ball 3, and we've gone full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, Bulldogs leading 1-0, but the Braves have them loaded. Can Johnson get out of another jam for McPherson? 3-2 pitch, hit hard to left field. That ball's driven back to the wall, but the catch is made at the wall by the left fielder Ambrosi to end the inning for OU. We'll go to the top of the 7th. McPherson leading the Braves 1-0. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on KOFO.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I earn real cash just for buying my gas. Crazy, right?
What's the catch?
No catch. Just buy your gas using the Get Upside app and get paid cash.
Easiest decision I've made in a long time. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SMART for 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code SMART to earn 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. That's code SMART.
Ottawa leaves them loaded. Ended that inning unable to draw one across. Braves actually didn't have a single hit in that inning. So they had, Kippus with the 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base. Johnson able to get out of it after a deep fly ball to left field. Caught by Ambrosi for the Bulldogs to get them out of that jam. Leading it off is Summer Garcia for McPherson in the 7th inning. First pitch is low. Kaysen has retired 9 straight. There was the single by Egan in the 4th, and since then has retired them in order. 1-0 pitch, just outside, 2-0. Garcia struck out in the 2nd and grounded to 2nd in the 4th. Right now ahead in the count on Rasmussen. 2-0 from Kaysen. Hit softly to third. Fabian off 2 hops makes the throw for out number 1. Bring up the 7-hitter Woodruff, the designated player. And struck out swinging twice. Once in the 2nd and once in the 4th. And a fastball from Rasmussen in there for strike 1. Braves will have 2, 3, and 4 at the plate in the 7th. They'd like to keep it at just a 1-run deficit if possible. 0-1 pitch, hit right back to Kaysen. She'll make the throw just in time. Had to work off the rubber to the right. Able to make the play. It's good when you have a pitcher that can field their position like that. 2 down in the top of the 7th for McPherson. We're back to, right now, what is the winning RBI back in the 7th inning from Amanda Ambrosi. And she takes a changeup for a strike. Ambrosi with the RBI single in the 2nd. And a ground out to short in the 4th. Right now, standing is the game-winning RBI single. 0-1 pitch. Just misses with the slider on the outside corner. We go even at 1-1. Kaysen, 88 pitches, 6 2/3, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. One pitch, misses low, 2-1. Two 1 count. Bases are empty for McPherson, 2 down. Top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch. Went with the off speed and had Ambrosia fishing for that one as we go to 2-2. Two from Rasmussen. Popped foul down the first baseline. It gets out of play. Two count. 2 down, top of the 7th. Bulldogs up by 1. 2-2 pitch. Went with the changeup and the strikeout. Braves coming to the plate, needing one to keep it alive. Here in Ottawa, you're listening to Brave Softball on KOFO.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Food insecurity is a year-round issue for many families. The Ottawa community has set up several blessing boxes around town to receive your donations of food, cold weather accessories, hygiene products, and other much-needed items that will make the lives of our underserved neighbors a little easier. Please consider making regular monthly donations to the boxes or bring items to ECAN and Hope House for distribution. When we all help, we all benefit.
This message brought to you as a public service from your friends at KOFO.
Welcome back to Ottawa as Jordan Johnson heads to the circle to try and close this out for McPherson. As she does have 5 complete games and 11 appearances this year. And it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for OU due up in the 7th. They need 1 to extend it, 2 to win. Rodriguez, Kearney, and Bunfield. Johnson, 112 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, just 2 hits. Apologies. Let's give it up 5 hits. Her first pitch to Rodriguez low for ball 1. Justice 0 for 2 as she takes strike 1. Did drop a sacrifice bunt in the 5th inning. 1-1 delivery. Rodriguez hits this one to right center. That'll be a base hit. And a leadoff single for Rodriguez. And it'll be Allison Carney to the plate for OU as the winning run. Rodriguez the tying run at first base. And they're going to move the outfield back for Allison Carney. First pitch to her low for ball one. Carney does have 2 home runs on the season. One 1-0 pitch to Carney is low. It's 2-0. Rodriguez stands at first with the leadoff single. 2-0 delivery, just chopped foul by Carney. Goes to 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. No one down in the bottom of the 7th. Bulldogs up 1-0. 2-1 delivery, well hit to center. That one's well driven. Back to the wall. It's gone. Allison Carney walks it off for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th inning with a 2-run homer to deep center. And Ottawa gets the win in game 1. A 2-run home run for Allison Carney gives the Braves the win over McPherson. The Braves go to 5-0 in KCAC play. The Bulldogs fall to 4-1. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Kansas.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Coming soon to a radio near you, it's Royals Baseball on KOFO. The boys in blue are back as an exciting Royal season is almost here, and you can be a part of it as a sponsor of Royals Baseball on KOFO. Share your message with loyal Royals fans all season long. Pre-game, post-game, and in-game sponsorships are available, giving your business excellent exposure, whether the game's at the K or on the road. Find out more. Email sales@kofo.com or call 785-242-1220. Be together Royal with KOFO.
Welcome back as Ottawa leaves it to the bottom of the 7th to come up with some runs on Jordan Johnson, who unfortunately for the Bulldogs, a tremendous outing as she gets the loss. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned, 7 strikeouts, and just 2 walks as she gave up 7 hits to the Braves. Kasten Rasmussen gets the win for OU as we'll take a look at her final line this afternoon as she went all 7 for the Braves. And she retired her last 12 for OU as she gets the win as the Braves improve to 15-7 on the year to go along with that 1 tie and 5-0 in the KCAC. We'll have game 2 to follow here in just about 25 minutes. We'll take a break and send it back to KOFO for a little bit of music, and we'll bring it back for pregame for game 2. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoy this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves softball on KOFO. Our coverage is brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves softball on KOFO is also brought to you by Adams